Okay, now it's time to do Jacob's loyalty mission. Let's help Jacob on 2175 Aya. Which is a weird name. So, in case you didn't know, Jacob asked for some help in finding his father, who he hasn't seen for years. Daddy issues. Maybe or maybe not. But do need his help, so I'm taking Grunt too. Nothing for him. Nothing for him. Nothing for me. Alright, I guess we're good here. Ooh. It's like an island with happy music. Reminded me of Kingdom Hearts for a bit. I don't know, like Destiny Islands for some reason. NS1, caution. Very helpful.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay, so people aren't going to be there, but there might be upgrades or something inside, which is good for me. Any upgrade is a good upgrade. And I'm just scanning here for anything that might be on the side.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
What is that? Is that a hologram message?
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Partial officer's log.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
So remix, mix.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
What is
From the look
this?
of it, this beacon's
That's
been
a
here
beacon?
a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
What does that mean?
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
So it seems as though the crew is gone. Let's talk about
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
what caused them to crash.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at
Was it hit by something?
782% of theoretical
It said
recommended approach
something about
velocity,
impact.
sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Okay.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact
that
on higher
sucks.
cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month.
So the food was
It is
poisonous.
not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo
So
Gernsback.
that's less than a year.
Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Someone paused the beacon and then remotely turned it on after so many years later. I wonder why.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
That long? He's got it.
Huh. We're gonna find like a crazy old man and then have to carry him along or something. What the hell?
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Oh, whoa,
What are you
hold on.
talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But
She's obviously
someone
affected by the neural
affected.
decay.
They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his
What the
machines and
who's
those who
that?
help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Ooh,
Watch out.
good thing I pressed it in time.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
So these guys have been here for 8 years or something?
You're done! On top!
Oh, that guy's flying.
One more.
Well. These guys aren't even presenting any challenge at all. Although I did forget to put my helmet on.
Now!
Let's throw a flashbang. Or not flashbang. What was I trying to do? Overload. I don't know why I tried doing that.
Those humans were not decaying. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very
Feral,
wrong.
so their cognitive functions are failing or something.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
So that's either Jacob's father or some other random person. Most likely it's Jacob's father. Stripped mech. Examine. Upgrade?
Strip for
Nope.
parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Damn.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Okay, let's go see if these guys are friendly or not. Well, it says talk, so I'm assuming it's somewhat.
Tim, but from the same clan that attacked us.
Is this an
Dim.
earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Is this a human?
Wait, so these are the
female
hunters?
clan? Finally, something I understand. But why did the female on the beach say the hunters were exiled?
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You
That's
certainly
not
seem to
fun.
have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Go away. You are like him. You will... I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Okay, so all these females are cuckoo. Statue.
What the hell?
That's a statue?
Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
I don't even see how that's a statue. It just looks like some random debris.
They fight because he exiled them.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him.
Well, obviously, Jacob's father is not very liked.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Oh,
Excuse me. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
yeah, that's right.
Tactics like this are fit for prisoners. No.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his
What are you talking
face,
about?
But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
They obviously need medical attention.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food.
That's very
for treatment later. The rest is a
pirate-like.
casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year,
Dang,
all
this
the male
guy
crew
is
members
really
are
mad.
flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the
Or
officers appear in
sluts?
the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Interesting.
Anything in
So
there
how do we
about whether
stop
the
it?
effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting
Wait, so
to
who
see
fixed the
why.
beacon?
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it
I'm
seems?
starting to get a bit confused.
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other
Okay.
officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was